Hey everybody, it's Gordon again. I just did a video on some tools for crafts and so you can do repairs to the house. So what I thought I'd do now is just tell you I used to do maintenance at apartment complexes, and there's a lot of things to know there. And one of these, it seemed to be the biggest problem in apartment complexes, is people clogging up their garbage disposals. So then you have to call somebody out, So we'd run out there, and most of the time, simple little fix. So if you're a homeowner, which I know some of the people that watch this, there's like single moms living at home, don't have the money to be calling no plumber, any of that. So I'm going to give you a couple of basic tools that you would need. And when I tried to find one of them, and I can't find it. I will show you some hacks on how to unclog your lines too. Now, with that, the tools that I use for that, it's not 100%, but it's better than, you want to try it and then have to call somebody to unclog you. So anyway, garbage disposals. Just a couple of tools that you really need, and needle nose pliers, long ones. This little Allen wrench. If you don't have the Allen wrench that goes to your garbage disposal, you can go buy a kit of Allen wrenches and have them around. So what we're going to do is garbage disposals, on the bottom there is a little button. So let's say your garbage disposal stops working, and when you turn your electric on, they'll hum. Sometimes they don't make any noise. When they don't make any noise, all you do is push the reset button, and it's usually in the center at the bottom of your garbage disposal. And then you have this tool, Allen wrench. There's a hole under there that you can operate the inside of that with. So first thing you want to do, if it's humming, you turn it off, you get this tool and you get under there, find a little hole right in the center, and put this in there and work it both ways. Okay, then I want you to take and clog your sink drain up so you can put water in there. And so get you about a gallon of water up into there, and then flip that switch on, pull the plug, and let that water go through and clean that out. You're going to hear some clicking noises a lot of times because you got something down in there. Once that gunk and stuff has washed its way through, turn that switch off. Now, it may stop it again, so you may have to get under there and get this. So then you take a flashlight, and this is the flashlight I used. And I want to show you this. This little kit just has a bare minimum of tools in it, and I took care of most maintenance stuff in people's apartments with just this right here. So now that you have that cleaned out in there, and you still hear, like I said, a clicking noise, you take the flashlight and you take these long needle nose pliers and you move the rubber and look down in there, and just keep looking because you'll find it. Sometimes when you flush one, it goes out on its own. But so all you do then is you got a flashlight, long needle nose, you stick down there, grab a hold of whatever's in there, pull it out, and you're good to go. Another thing too, a lot of people don't know this, but it is best of maybe about once a month, put ice cubes down in your garbage disposal, fill it full, have some in the sink even, and then turn that on and let that go down, and chew up the ice. And what that does is it sharpens the blades, and it keeps your garbage disposal working good. And another thing, the issue we always had is they stink. There's things you can buy to put down in there, but the best way for me that I always clean one is I'd fill that sink plumb full of good warm water, and then I turned it on and opened the plug and let that water flush that in there. Because if you don't, what happens, you get stuff up around that rubber in there and it starts to rot. You know, you're going to have gnats coming out of it. Just clean it every once in a while. As I go along, in my mind, if I could, what I could remember on saving you money at home, so you don't have to call someone out, I will. The other thing I was going to show you, and I can't find, but you can buy these bladders. The bladder, they come as big as 4 inch, and that's what your sewer line is. So if you have a cap on there, you take your water hose and you hook it up to this bladder and you shove it down into there as far as you can go, turn the water on, that bladder swells up, and if, let's say, it's, you know, something that's just hung right there, that will wash your line out and you can get your drain working fine. And you go in the house with this garbage disposals and stuff. I have this happen all the time. You can get underneath there and look at the line, your drain line that goes into the wall. Take that pipe there off. That's why you would need a pipe wrench, and take it off. Don't be afraid to try all this, because if you can't do it, you're going to have to call a plumber anyway, right? So they can put it all back together if you know, something happens. But you would take this bladder, which is made for 2 inch, and you slide it in there and you turn it on. Now, a lot of times what I do is I put it on the water hose, I slide it up in there, and you'll hear it. It's like pulsating. And sometimes it has a hard time getting that stuff out. Cramp the hose, let it go. Cramp the hose, let it go. And that will cause the water to shoot hard, stop, and it will push it on out. I use it here at home all the time on our garbage disposal. So just keep watching. Like I said, if I can remember things that I think it will save you money where you don't have to call someone out, like electricians. I do all my little electrical things here, you know, and but every once in a while, you know, you still have to call the professionals. But just let me know if you like this video, and if y'all are interested in learning different ways to save money around the house. Thanks for watching.